such a man. He hath a daughter of most rare note. The report of hers extended more than can be thought to begin from such a cottage.
Oh, yeah.
More than be thought to begin from such a cottage.
That's likewise part of my intelligence. But I fear the angle that plucks our son thither. Thou shalt accompany him to the place. Thou shalt accompany us to the place where we will, not appearing what we are, have some question with the shepherd, whose simplicity I think it not uneasy to get the source of my sins, get the cause of my son's resort thither.
All right. I was skipping ahead.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah!
I willingly obey your command.
My best Camillo. We must disguise ourselves.
Huh. All right then. You see where you're going here?
Yeah, and that's... yes. Give me my robe. Where is my robe?
It's looking really good, guys, actually.
Thanks.
Got some of it
Practice with the damn
also.
swords.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, as well.
That's why you have to practice with with each other to get it right.
Pretty much. And also, I'm the fight master, so I have to teach these guys how it's done.
Let it try.
How much would you charge people if they wanted to learn stage combat?
Well, I've never taught stage combat before. I teach martial arts.
With swords?
Charge $30 an hour.
Expensive.
Well, private lessons in martial arts are always expensive.
I wouldn't be able to afford you.
Yeah, it's got to be worth my time as well, you know?
Yeah.
This is all I've learned so far.
Was that?
I was doing a bunch of moves back here. Basically, Dragon Race.
I always wanted to take a stage combat class, but because wasn't a major.
Ones at you, I think.
They do, but you have to be a major.
Oh, that sucks. Well, there's Ring of Steel. They do stage combat.
Yeah, but that's like you have to like come after classes and all that. And if you don't live on campus like I never did,
right,
it's
you
a
live
problem.
farther away, don't you?
I live in Canton, so.
What's this on my belt?
Whoa, whoa there, buddy.
Don't get too excited. Like one of those monks that's just like, oh, expensive. There's people that do it.
Hey guys, you want to get up the way to the scene?
Hold on, I'm checking back here to, okay, it's here. Alright, taking it from the top? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Lines and all.
Lines and all. Ladies. Sorry, we're ladies.
Fun, nuts.
Letter.
Yeah? Hey, did you see that one?
Letter.
Yeah? You're gonna have a letter? Look at the girls. Did they write that letter for you? No? My best Camillo, be no more importunate. 'Tis a sickness denying thee anything, a death to grant this.
It is 15 years since I saw my country, and I desire to lay my bones there. Besides, the penitent king, my master, hath sent for me, to whose feeling sorrows I might be some allay, which is another spur to my departure.
My best Camillo, as thou lovest me, wipe not out the rest of thy services by leaving me now. The need I have of thee, thine own goodness hath made. Of that fatal country, Sicilia, be my partner in this business.
Very well. You shall help put him in the ground.
Ah? Say to me, when sawest thou the Prince Florizel, my son?
Sir, it is 3 days since I saw the prince. He is of late much retired from court, and is less frequent to his princely exercises than formerly he hath appeared.
I have this intelligence that he is seldom from the house of a most homely shepherd. A man, they say, that from very nothing and beyond the imagination of his neighbors, he's grown into a most unspeakable estate.
You actually
I
lead that
one.
attack, yeah.
Yeah.
So at most speakable estate, at the end of that line, we should be saluting again.
A most unspeakable estate.
I have heard of such a man. He hath a daughter of most rare note. Jesus, you throw me so far. Watch out for that. The report of her is extended more than can be thought to begin from such a cottage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it did.
That's likewise part of my intelligence. But I fear the angle that plucks our son thither. Thou shalt accompany us to the place, where we will, not appearing what we are, have some question with the shepherd. From whose simplicity I think it not uneasy to get the cause of my son's resort thither. Seven first?
7 first, then 1.
Okay.
I bounce through, come back. You start off. Right there. 1, 3.
They're coming.
Oh God!
They're coming, guys. I thought that was 7. 1.
Nope, 7.
Whose very loss of his most precious queen and children are even now to be afresh lamented. Lay aside the thoughts of Cecilia, and prithee be my present partner in this business. Say to me, when sawest the Prince Florizel, my son?
Sir, it is 3 days since I saw the prince. He is a...
I pray thee, Camillo, be no more importunate. 'Tis a sickness denying thee anything, a death to grant this.
It is 15 years since I saw my country. I desire to lay my bones there. Besides, the penitent king, my master, hath sent for me, to whose feeling sorrows I might be some allay, which is another spur to my departure.
As thou lovest me, Camillo, wipe not out the rest of thy services by leaving me now. The need I have of thee, thine own goodness hath made. Of that fatal country, Sicilia, prithee speak no more, whose very naming punishes me with the remembrance of that penitent, as thou call'st him. Prithee, lay aside these thoughts of Sicilia and be my present partner in this business. Say to me, when sawest thou the Prince Florizel, my son?
It is 3 days since I saw the prince. He is of late much retired from court, and is less frequent to his princely exercises than formerly he hath appeared.
I have considered so much, Camillo, and with great care. I have this intelligence that he is seldom from the house of a most homely shepherd, a man, they say, that from very nothing and beyond the imagination of his neighbors is grown into an unspeakable estate.
I have heard of such a man. He hath a daughter of most rare note. The report of hers extended more than can be thought to begin from such a cottage.
That looks awful. I love it.
That looks awful. That's ridiculous.
Yes! I think you have
I'm happy with what
Is that your costume?
As long, Annie, as I'm not wearing a loincloth, I shall be perfectly
no loincloths. You'll get trousers, I promise.
By this period, there was no loincloth. Now, was there?
Hold on. We should probably like find like the most ridiculous trousers we can possibly find and just toss it on him. Same thing with
The yellow
bottom
one.
pants,
Bottom
MC
pants.
Hammer pants.